Hey there, tech fans. Rick here again with a quick review of the EcoFlow Delta Pro portable power station. This model is one of the largest ones that EcoFlow makes, and it's perfect if you're a journeyman and you're out on the road and you need extra power to run your drills or other appliances. It's also perfect if you have an RV and you're looking for power that you can take with you on the road and keep all your appliances running. It's also a great backup power solution for your home. If you have a blackout, this can provide enough power to keep your refrigerator going and most of your appliances. Now, before I get too deep into the details of what makes this product special, I want to give you a feel for what the company's about, because EcoFlow is one of those companies that's always on the leading edge of technology. They're always developing new technologies to make portable power stations more efficient and a whole lot easier to use. And I'll go through some of those features as I cover the specifications of the product. So the basics for the product is it's a big unit. It's not something you're going to put in the back of your car and take out every day because it weighs an awful lot, but it has 3,600 watt hours of internal energy that you can expand with 2 external battery packs. So imagine having this down in your basement and all of a sudden the lights blink out. You can connect it up to your home through the EcoFlow system and have power to run your appliances and keep the lights on until the power returns. Those external batteries plug into the back of the unit. There are 2 plugs right here that have custom connectors on it, so if you want to add extra power to it, you can add those later on. The best part about those external batteries is that they're charged through the unit, so the minute you plug them in, as you're charging this model, it's distributing the power across those external batteries, so it's an integrated solution. You'll also find that the unit itself is incredibly smart. So what EcoFlow has done is they've eliminated the need for an external charging brick. You'll see on the back right here, you have a couple of different connectors. There's a DC port and an AC port. The inverter that actually charges the internal batteries is built into the unit. And the reason that's important is because EcoFlow has designed that inverter to convert the AC in your home to DC that's needed to charge the internal batteries, and they've made it incredibly efficient. So to charge this unit, in less than 2 hours, you can get it to 80% of its capacity, and it's a massive unit. So that's incredible compared to other portable power stations that could take a couple of hours to charge, even to get it to 25 or 30%. So it's a quick charge unit. The other important thing to know about this product is it uses the very latest in battery chemistry technology. It's lithium iron phosphate. And the reason those batteries are important is because they give you more charge cycles, over 3,000, which means you can hang on to this unit for well over 10 years and be able to charge and recharge those batteries every day, which is really a benefit. A lot of other portable power stations on the market are still using lithium polymer batteries, which only give you about 300 to 500 recharge cycles, so you can see that you won't be able to use the unit quite as long. So knowing you can charge it quickly and knowing you've got the latest battery chemistry internally means you have a really solid portable power station. And once the unit's charged, you have a lot of different ways to use that power, which is really important. There are 4 full-sized AC ports on the front of the unit, and all 4 of those can be used at the same time. The 4 of them can supply up to 3,600 watts of external charging and operating capabilities, and it has surge protection built in, which means you can actually draw up to 4,500 watts out of the unit at the same time. So if you're plugging something in like a drill or some type of motor that draws a little bit more current when it first turns on, the surge protection will allow you to run that product plugged into the front of the unit. Those outputs are also pure sine wave, which means you're not dealing with a modified sine wave output. It's a pure sine wave, which is perfect for any kind of sensitive electronics you're going to be using. You won't have to worry about damaging anything. In addition to that, they also provide USB ports up top here. You'll find there are 4 USB-A ports. 2 of those are fast charge ports that are QC or quick charge enabled, which means those ports are smart enough that when you plug in a phone or a tablet that's QC compatible, those ports will interrogate that product, figure out the current charge level, and adjust the voltage and current on the fly to quickly and safely charge that external device. The other 2 ports provide 5 volts at up to 2.4 amps. So pretty much anything you plug in at home to a charger, you can plug into one of those USB-A ports and it'll charge just fine. You'll also find there are 2 USB-C ports, which is the newest type of connector available. The important thing about the USB-C ports, though, is that they're PD compatible, which is power delivery. That's another quick charging standard. And if you plug a device in like a newer phone or a tablet or drone batteries that use a PD charging standard, those ports will interrogate that device. They'll figure out the voltage and current needed and quickly and safely charge that device. The other thing about the USB-C ports is that they're 100 watts each, which means you can plug in really big items like large tablets or your laptop to those ports and quickly charge them, so you've got plenty of USB connections. The last thing I'll talk about is the DC, and that's just like in your car. There's a little door that opens up here on the side. You can see that you've got a DC port right there in the top, which gives you plenty of power. It's 10 amps at up to 12 volts, so it's just like in your car. Anything you plug into your car, you can plug in there and you're off and running. On the bottom, You'll find another door right here that's hidden. It's called an infinity port by EcoFlow, but it's a universal connector that can be used with, again, their generator, which is smart enough to know that if this is getting a little bit low and the generator's outside your house, it's connected up to this, it'll actually turn on the generator to recharge the unit. So it's an entire ecosystem of products from EcoFlow where they really thought everything through. And then one last thing I want to point out is on the front right here, you have a connector you can use with your RV. It's a standard RV connector. So if you want to use this in an RV, you can either leave it outside the RV under a cover and then plug it in, or you can leave it inside the RV as well. So pretty much everything you need to get started, it's built into the unit. It's got 2 cooling fans up top, so it's going to keep the batteries nice and cool if it gets really hot. It's also great in cold weather because of the lithium iron phosphate batteries. And I just think it's a wonderful unit. And the best part about it is the unit can be moved around. It's got wheels on the back right here, and it's got a handle that extends in the front. Look at this, where you've actually got like a suitcase that you can drag along anywhere you need it, put it in position, turn it on, and plug in all of your gear, and you're good to go. And again, I love the fact that I've got 2 external batteries as options that I can plug into the unit and really increase the output capacity of the product. So I like it an awful lot. I've been using it for well over a year here at the house. We've had a couple of blackouts. This has really come in handy to keep the refrigerator going, keep the appliances going, make sure the kids have a way to charge their devices until the power comes back. So I think it's a wonderful unit. And again, EcoFlow is a company that builds a wide range of different portable power solutions. This is one of the largest ones they make, and I like it an awful lot, and I think you're going to like it as well. So thanks an awful lot for watching, and until next time, as always, stay nerdy.